Doing our best.
Yow.
That was good.
Hi.
Episode 5.
Episode 5.
We're here.
Kind of shocked.
Me too.
Was that thunder? No.
No. Oh, we wish.
Ah.
No, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco.
Psych.
Yay.
Yay. Hi, Callie. Callie's
My
excited.
dog is like all over the pod right now.
She's all over the pod.
She doesn't quite, or maybe she does know that we're recording.
I think she's a star and she wants to be involved. How are you?
I'm tired.
I'm really tired.
Yeah.
This is not going to be, I feel like, our most enthusiastic
pod episode.
but
It
it
could
will
be.
be. You never know. We never know.
We never know.
We've been asked a couple times this weekend. It's a Sunday when we're filming this.
It's Sunday.
Happy Sunday. We've been asked a couple times this weekend if we go into the pod with any plan, and we don't. So to answer your questions, no.
No.
We don't have notes. We
If
don't
anyone
talk.
was wondering, like, no, there's no plan.
It's really like, what are we watching?
Right. And look, we spend so much goddamn time together. It's really iconic. The amount of time that we spend together, and we do well. Like we
no,
just,
of course. Our dynamic is phenomenal. Is why we have a podcast.
It's insane.
It's honestly
so
really
we
impressive.
kind of know what we're going to talk about because of the happenings of what we experience.
Of what we experience in our life, and the fact that we just know each other so well, and we've also been together for most of it, or know what each other did.
What does Maddie, our friend, calls us? The twins.
The twins.
Kids.
The twins.
And
the kids,
couple.
And the couple. The twins, the kids, and the couple. That's today's
twins,
episode. That's episode title. The twins, the kids, and the couple.
The twins is everything to me.
The twins. And she was like, "Oh, the twins are on their way." It's so us. It's so us.
Oh, happy episode 5.
Happy episode 5. Happy
Lake
episode 5. If you've been watching Sterling Point, we were delirious watching most of it. And then we watched every year after. We'll get into all that.
If you had to rank Sterling Point off campus every year after in heated rivalry, 1 to 4, what's your ranking?
Hello.
This is embarrassing.
I'm mortified. Our neighbor is watching us through the.
Our neighbor is watching us record the pod right now.
I'm humiliated.
I had to put the mic down.
I'm mortified.
I am.
At least they're cleaning.
Are they gonna clean the yard while we're?
You know,
we have a live studio audience. I want y'all to know behind the camera is a giant window.
You know, we just have to go for it. It doesn't matter.
Do we just go for it?
Of course.
Okay, this is so
Who cares?
Cringe.
Okay, to answer your question, am I ranking the 4 of those shows in terms of, am I ranking them of what's my favorite or what I think is the best?
I think what's your favorite? And I guess we could say, I also think that means the best.
Well, because I think in terms of, I recognize that I believe that some of the shows are better quality, better cinematography, better acting that might not necessarily be the ones that I prefer.
Right.
I think my ranking would be, my favorites are Heated Rivalry, Off Campus, Sterling Point, Every Year After.
Me too.
Quality, I think Heated Rivalry, Sterling Point, Off Campus, Every Year After.
Yes, I echo that
I think
sentiment.
Sterling Point is a better show than Off Campus in terms of the way that it is shot, the plot, the acting, the costuming, the setting, location. Yeah, I think that Sterling Point is a more interesting show.
Yeah.
Callie. But I like Off Campus better, but probably just because I identify more with them. Sterling Point is high schoolers.
Yeah.
And Off Campus is 28 and 30-year-olds playing college kids.
Yeah.
So I can get behind that
more. Relatable.
It's more relatable for us. It's closer touch point for me.
We watched Sterling Point this past week. And we watched every year after this week. Sterling Point. The kids look like they're 12. Okay.
Yep.
If you are our age, you will not have a crush on any of the boys.
Hopefully.
I mean, hopefully. I, if anything, had a crush on Ellis's dad.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he was hot.
Who I just realized was famous before. He was in a bunch of things like Grey's Anatomy and other shows I should be remembering, but he looks so different now.
The dogs are really on the podcast today.
I know. What's his name?
I don't remember. I don't know. Your phone's filming.
Oh shit.
It's okay. We don't need to know right now.
Yeah.
The dogs are so on the podcast today.
Do you have your phone around?
No.
Because we may need to fact check, look things up.
Sometimes I like when we're spreading rumors.
So
It's good for clips.
okay. Well, there's this whole commentary around this man. Insert his name here. And it's all about like how he's really skinny now, and he used to be super buff and jacked, and so that's why I didn't recognize him.
He's buff and jacked.
Alice's dad.
He's buff and jacked in the show, no?
Not compared to like what he used to be.
Oh wow.
And so it's like he's kind of like unrecognizable.
He was very handsome. He's got a like a Javier Bardem thing about him.
Yes.
Very handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sterling Point I thought was a really good show. I was skeptical at first. I really already liked the acting. I thought that the dialogue was well written. You can tell that the showrunners and the like directors gave the actors free reign for some improv because they like definitely made it feel very Gen Z accurate.
Yeah.
I thought that Ella Rubin, who's the lead, Annie, is
Ella Rubin
star.
is a star.
Star. Not only is she gorgeous,
so
and
gorgeous,
looks like a classic 90s, you know, Julia Roberts meets Anne Hathaway meets Rachel Weisz. Like
such a bright future.
She is a great actress. I think she will be a superstar. This is just the beginning for her. And those boys look young.
Yeah, like they look
young.
Like, you know,
I'm old enough I could be their mom.
It's like like not puberty, but like before like their muscles like they have like little boy necks. Like, you know?
They just look like they're 15, 16. And I know that they're in their 20s.
I know, but but it's just like, I go more like paternal immediately.
Me too. I want to protect them.
Yeah,
and
they're like my little brothers.
But I could put myself in her position of
Rory and Ellis, my little brothers.
My little brothers, Rory and Ellis, which by the way, both great names.
Great names.
But I really liked the show.
Yeah. Yes. We love Sterling Point. The quality is so high.
I really liked it. I loved the way it was written. I really loved the way that they wrote the dialogue. I liked the casting and the whole friend group of it all, the lake life. So basically when we were watching it, the whole lake life thing is that when we were watching it and then when we were watching every year after, all these shows where it's just like teens in the water, teens in the lake.
Yes.
Teens in the lake shows.
Yes. Teens in a lake.
Teens in a lake. It's just, we would kind of be delirious when we were watching these shows at moments. And so you and I would like not have spoken in 20 minutes, or we'd just be making random comments about the show and just be like, what? I don't understand what's happening. 20 minutes later, Lake Life. And it was it was sort of our touch point. Like, if we just needed to check in and make sure the other was like awake and alive and with us.
Well, because the show, the cinematography, the lighting, and the set design and the costuming is like so curated.
Yeah.
And
very accurate.
And it's so lake life. As someone who grew up on Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire, like I know lake life. Mm-hmm. That is a lake life.
And it gave me, I mean, and I went to school in Michigan, and a lot of my friends had lake houses on the lakes in Michigan and whatever, like up north houses. And it felt so
lake life.
Lake life. It felt so lake life.
So lake life.
And it was beautiful.
Like Ramona's house.
Yes.
Well, I guess also Ella's, and also what's the other brother's name? PJ. Connor.
Who's PJ? We haven't watched a single show with a PJ in it.
You know what I think it is? My new friend, Canaret. Her boyfriend's name is PJ.
So he's just in these shows now.
Yes.
I'm obsessed. No, Connor. Yeah, it's Connor, Annie, and Ramona. Well, we should say spoilers. No, so let's back up.
Yeah.
Spoilers ahead.
Spoiler. Oh, yeah.
Spoilers ahead.
We got in trouble our last episode.
We did get in trouble because we ruined Spider-Man for my mom.
She left us a hate comment. Did you ever see it? I never did.
I think she deleted it.
She deleted it.
I don't know if she ever made it.
Deleted it. She told us that she wrote us a hate comment.
I know.
And then I think she manifested her own hate comment from that.
That's true. Okay, so you've been getting some hate comments.
Oh my God, you guys.
Last week we were talking about a hate comment you got. That was before the real hate comments.
So here's the deal. The whole ethos of our podcast is doing our best. Yeah. And I'm not allowed to say that I'm doing my best at posting, but I am doing my best at posting every single week, and especially for the past 6 weeks.
Yep.
I've been posting 3 times a day. Yep. We all know it's all I talk about.
Yep.
So I have been tasked to post on TikTok, Instagram, more specifically trial reels, and YouTube Shorts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok and Instagram, it's like, hey girl, like we love your music, like great voice.
Because the algorithm knows how to feed the right people.
On YouTube, I am hated.
You are just blasted to the masses, so it's
by homophobes.
It's like there's no curation,
there's
and they're all mad.
Homophobes on YouTube Shorts, and I'm clipping this and posting this on YouTube Shorts. There's a bunch of homophobes on this platform.
It's just like it goes wide. There's no curation. There's no algorithm that susses out, is this going to land with the right people who are going to be able to
like it doesn't hit
this.
my audience.
No.
And
your audience is on YouTube, but it's not like that's who YouTube pushes your stuff to.
Right.
Because it's going to
homophobes. And honestly, it's interesting, and because I think a sign of like you're doing something right is when you get hate comments.
Yeah.
Hate comments.
Listen, you can't get famous without hate.
I feel okay about it.
I think you should.
And I also want to say something really interesting. When I was in 8th grade, which is like years ago now, I posted a cover, like my first ever cover, on the internet. And we did not have TikTok back then. We did not have Instagram back then. We had YouTube, okay? Mm-hmm. And I posted a cover of If I Were a Boy by Beyonce. Just because I liked the song and loved the song. And I also grew up in a world where it was like so accepting, and I'm in New England, and I'm, in Montessori school, and I'm in theater camp, and my mom like loves her gay child. And so I'm just encouraged and, supported
and
loved. And so I'm not even thinking twice about posting this cover of If I Were a Boy. I wake up the next day after posting it. It already has 50,000 views. And the comment section.
Oh, I'm sure it was a bloodbath.
It was a bloodbath of like, but also there were such overwhelmingly good comments as well.
That's amazing.
I also did a cover of like a Leona Lewis song, and I posted them like all on the same day or something. And I ended up getting on an MTV reality show because of that, which was so cool, called Bedroom Video Star. Which also I was like, that sounds like a porno.
It sounds like a porno. I can't believe I've never heard this before.
It was a pilot.
Okay.
So it never went wide.
Got it.
And I ended up competing with this woman named Jessica Sanchez, who ended up winning American Idol.
Wow.
Like a year later.
That's so funny.
And she won Bedroom Video Star, but I got the runner-up spot.
That's so funny.
It's not sick. So when I got those YouTube hate comments on my If I Were a Boy cover, it killed me. Like I deleted my YouTube channel, and I'm really sad about that, because those videos, it would be sick to have them online.
I know.
And especially with all the views that they have.
No, there's no way.
I like deleted the channel. Like with all the views they had, they could have millions of views by now. And that sucks. And I think I was self-sabotaging, and it's something I still do. And but I will say, in this experience of receiving hate comments now, like I'm okay.
Well, you were young. You were trying to protect your peace.
Yeah.
That's not self-sabotaging. You just were trying to equip yourself with like defenses, and that's what you had.
Oh my God, yeah.
We're doing our best.
Yeah, best.
And you were doing your best then, and you're doing your best now.
Yeah, now when I get a hate comment, I'm like, Yahoo!
Yahoo! It means it's going
the
wide.
Algorithm.
That's how you know we've hit the algorithm.
Yeah, we've gotten hate comments on this pod.
Yeah, we did. We got some hate comments on this pod because everything that can be taken out of context, and people who are just like, y'all are so irritating.
Yeah.
That was my favorite one.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Great.
It was like something like, oh, Jesus, y'all are so irritating.
Wow, I did not see that.
And I was like, that is fair.
The one that I saw was they commented something about something, and then they responded, and then you responded with the account. And then they respond with like, hopefully I'll never see y'all again. And I was like,
I didn't see that one. God bless.
Oh my God.
We need our fans. We need our haters just as much as we need our fans.
Famous feels like.
We need our haters just as much as we need our fans.
We are famous. Tell the viewers about the MetLife.
Listen.
Post.
Celebs at Citi Field.
Scrub.
All I have to say to
Start
you.
from the beginning.
Oh my God, that's another contender. Unfortunately, I do feel like the other title has to be the title, but that would be a great title for this episode.
What?
Celebs at Citi Field.
I think that may have to be.
Might have to be the title. So, I was invited by the Mets to go to a Mets game a few weeks ago.
Because you're a celeb.
Because obviously I'm a celeb. And I brought our friend Maddie, and we went and, had our talent liaison and everything. And we went, had Chris Pine was with us and his friend, and we had a lovely time at the game, and they won. They beat the Dodgers, which was interesting because obviously having lived in LA, it was a little bit of a torn thing for me.
Like two worlds colliding.
Two worlds colliding. And we were in the Delta Lounge, which was very lovely.
Delta.
And we had Delta. And I'm a Delta girl.
Yeah.
I'm a Delta girl, so it was lovely to be home. Our liaison was amazing. We got Maddie her gluten-free chicken tenders, which were really great gluten-free chicken tenders.
Wait, so hold on. So you get into the booth.
We were in the Delta Lounge.
In the lounge. And is there food?
There's a ton of food.
And so there's nothing that Maddie can eat because she's gluten-free.
No, there was stuff she could eat, but she was like, oh, I wish I could have, all of the ballpark faves, a chicken finger, a grilled cheese, whatever, but she needs it to be gluten-free and dairy-free. I asked our girl if that was possible to get, and she gave us the gluten-free menu and then went over to this one gluten-free section all, I think, across the stadium.
Oh.
And then brought us the gluten-free.
You're famous.
I mean, Celebs at Citi Field.
Okay.
And so then the photographer wanted to take our photo behind home base, so she took our photo. Terrible photo, by the way. Not her fault. Terrible photo. And
but she was making her carousel.
She's making that carousel. So I'm on Instagram weeks later.
Weeks later after the game.
Weeks later. I happen upon my tagged photos. I think I was looking for something for our podcast. I think I was looking for a clip that I was going to share with somebody. And so I went into my tagged videos and saw that I was tagged in the photo from the Mets. And I was like, I didn't post this. And so then I saw that the Mets, and I opened it up, caption, Celebs at Citi Field.
Celebs at Citi Field. Last slide.
Celebs at Citi Field. Big break. And I put it on my story.
Talk about validation.
Oh my God. I don't think I've had more responses to an Instagram story than that in a while, like this, of so many people laughing.
God.
All of my friends cracking up, and now it's become a thing that I was at dinner the other night, and my friends kept being like, something would happen. I'd get brought, an extra something, or someone would be extra nice,
and they can,
just going above and beyond. And
for you.
And they'd be like, well,
Celebs
at Citi Field. So now Celebs at Citi Field is stuck as just an overarching, just a thing.
I also love the gluten-free chicken tenders.
The gluten-free chicken tenders. And by the way, delicious gluten-free chicken tenders. Very hot, very fresh. And our seats were great. And we ended up staying the whole game. The weather was beautiful. We were in and out. We would go to the seats. We'd go back to the Delta Lounge, get some food, get a wine, get a water. It was a lovely experience. I can't wait to go back. We're welcome back anytime, I was told.
Well, I want the full experience now.
I will take you.
I want to be featured on the Instagram, okay?
And I don't have my Mets hat, but they gave me a beautiful Mets hat.
Yeah, they did.
That I'm obsessed with.
You got comments on it all the time
all
when
the
you wear
time
it.
now. I mean, it's a great hat. It was a great game. It was a great day.
Yeah.
Celebs at Citi Field.
Okay, pause. I'm gonna go to the restroom real fast. So fast.
Okay.
But this is our pod, so
we get to do whatever we want.
We get to do whatever we want. So you talk to them about our sponsors.
Now, word from our sponsors while Roger goes to the restroom. Our sponsors today are, what do I want to manifest? I mean, I'd love to manifest. I'm a big user of the Medicube products. So I think I would like to, if possible, put that out in the ether somewhere. Medicube, huge fan. I'd like to think that my skin is sort of speaking for my use of the product, because I've quite frankly never looked better.
Okay, speaking of Medicube, I want to propose something.
Okay.
I think so I've used that scrub in the shower, the Medicube scrub in the shower.
Okay.
A couple of times now.
Stealing my scrub.
So I think we should split it. I haven't used it a bunch. I've only used it like a couple times. And I'm obsessed with it.
I know, it's really good.
And I think it's good for me because I need some sort of like facial cleanser in the mix.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's like I'll get the next one.
Perfect.
Like you get the next. You know what I mean? Well, it'll be like the shower Medicube.
Okay, great.
Because I was like, oh, I want to talk to you about this because I was like, I think I want to start using this.
It's the best.
And like I may start perusing some other Medicube options.
Okay.
So thank you, Medicube.
Thank you, Medicube, in advance because we're big fans. You had a mega viral moment.
I'm going viral.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it?
I do. Okay, so I'm going viral and I'm scared.
And I would just like to say, this is why speaking things into existence, careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Because on this podcast, nary 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Nary a week ago on this pod.
Yeah.
You said when when my TikTok blows up, you're all going to be sorry.
Literally.
And then here we are.
So I also, something that keeps popping into my mind as well is like, this is going to keep happening. Like last month, and I'm getting closer because basically with posting, my dream and the goal is that it converts to like people going to Spotify or Apple Music to listen to my music, right?
Yes.
So last month I was going viral for a dog named Archie. And it was our neighbor's dog walked into our friend's house. I was there house sitting. The dog wanders into the house. There's this beast in the home that I do not know. And what do? I take my phone out and I film it. And then I like rescue the dog for the day. We hang out together. I make this video. I find the dad. Okay.
Yep.
I post the video before we found the dad, and it like immediately started going viral.
It's perfect fodder for TikTok.
Perfect fodder for TikTok. Everyone's like, Archie, oh my God.
They're like, that's your dog now.
That's your dog. And I was like, my song's coming out next week. I don't care.
Does anyone please care about that instead of this dog?
Does anyone care? And that's fine. But it was fun though to be like, okay, like there's reaction. Like this is what it feels like. Because I've had videos do that before, but it's been a minute. But this is the feeling,
It's getting back into the practice of it.
Yes. So then
into
I was like,
motion.
so last month it was Archie.
Yeah.
This month in August.
Archie was a good precursor.
This week in August, I've gone viral for covering Daylight by David Kushner. And David Kushner, first of all, very talented songwriter, artist, amazing voice. And Daylight, his song Daylight is one of my like favorite songs. And so many people have related to the lyrics. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Drinking poison from the same vine is the lyric that always comes to mind first. And especially queer people. If you listen to those lyrics, they do sound a little gay. They are gay lyrics. Like, it just does sound gay, okay? So it kind of sounds like the shame of, like, hiding your sexuality and feeling shame for being attracted to men, which is a sin, and all these things.
It's not to us, by the way.
Huh?
Not a sin to us.
Not a sin to us, what have you, but, like, Christianity and all that, ... And so, David Kushner has a song Daylight. I haven't really heard his name in the past year or so. He's been quiet. Online, I know that he was going through some mental health stuff, and I think he took a step back, which we've all done. And now he is trying to get back on the scene and back on the algorithm and back on the FYP and back in everyone's minds. Mm-hmm. And so I can't tell if what he was posting was clickbait or true or rage bait, all this stuff. But he became very antagonistic online. And he was basically saying, POV, all of the atheists who listen to your song Daylight don't know that it's actually a Bible song. It's actually a religious song. And he was like, checkmate atheists in his captions. And so everyone felt like he was almost starting like an online religious war, right? Kind of being like, oh, you didn't know that this song's actually about God. Gays. It's like how it was.
Gays.
Gays. And which is how it was received online. And that's been the fodder this past week online.
Right. We don't know if that was the intention, but that was what happened online.
And I've seen the posts. Like, it didn't feel good watching those videos. They were getting a lot of views and traction.
Sure.
So, like, if that was the goal, then it worked. And so...
We've talked about rage bait on this podcast.
Yeah. So. And so I had a brilliant little idea. I said to myself, I'm going to do a gay cover of Daylight by David Kushner, and I'm going to post it tonight.
You got to strike while the iron's hot.
And so that's what I did. And then it blew up.
Yeah.
And then the comments were full of, honestly, overwhelmingly positive for me and my voice and my performance, and also relating to me.
Yeah.
And being like, yeah, for me, Daylight is a queer song. And you know, the thing about music and the thing about songs is once we put them out into the world, we kind of, it's not that we lose control of them, but when we share a song, it's going to mean a million different things to a million different people.
It's no longer just yours.
And right. And so I really didn't like that David it felt like he was saying that this song wasn't for everyone, you know, and I know that a lot of queer people out there, Daylight's helped them. And I was like, let's do a gay version. And the comments were overwhelmingly positive for me. They were not overwhelmingly positive for David. And then David did comment yesterday on the video. And he was like, nobody said that this song wasn't for you, or something along those lines.
Something like that, yeah.
And then he was like, your voice is beautiful, which is very kind.
That was good on him.
And like a good response. Like, look, the internet is saying that it looks overwhelmingly like he's pivoting from a PR perspective. Like his team is like, girl, you gotta like
bring that in.
He's losing a lot of followers.
Sure.
But I also don't read him as like a homophobic individual or a hateful person. And so I think that there's probably also a side of him being like, ugh, like this response is like
not what I was
right.
Not what I was going for.
And I empathize with that because I know how like out of control the internet can become, and the commentary
how things get twisted
can become.
For sure.
So now what I've been thinking about all day is just like, I want to respond to his comment or something, but I don't want to respond to it in a way that's like feeding negativity.
Sure.
I want to find a way that I can respond to it, because I've been working on the production of the song and I want to share kind of like an updated production. I want to think of a way that I can be like, David said that it can be a gay song.
Yeah. I think you can reply. I think that replying to his comment with a video.
Yeah.
So having it be on screen.
Yeah.
And just being like, see, this song can be for everyone, or like this song. Exactly, right? Like the song can be for any, and every song can be for anyone. If you identify with the song, it's yours. And once you put it out, that's the thing that you relinquish as an artist, is being able to have any control over who it lands for, what their experience is with it. You no longer have control over that.
Well, and I've also been sitting in this experience like, how do I want to show up in the world? And I just want to be, and I think I said this in the last episode, like, I just want to be a positive force.
Yes.
And I don't think my video was like negative. No. I think that I entered a vortex of like people who are really upset about this. Yes. And honestly, like me too.
Fair.
But I'm like, how can I like kind of maybe tie it up in a knot and be like on a positive note, but also in a way that like doesn't make people then be like, well, Roger, like,
cave to the
yeah.
I think exactly what we said. Like, use that comment for the new version, and just having it be a universal statement on music and on what people identify with. It is for everyone, whether that's to reaffirm him or yourself or the people who listen to it. Doesn't matter. That's the statement. Music is for everybody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it can be, and it should be.
Yeah.
Been a couple weeks now since Chaos. How's it going?
Yeah. It's going well.
Okay.
I feel good.
Hey.
It's been a soft launch, if you will. I also think it's like, you know, I'm playing the long game.
Yeah.
And I know that everything I'm doing every day is compounding.
Yes.
And there's so many more songs to come, and that's what it's about. It's not like, you know,
any one song, any 1 week.
And in the story that you hear over and over again is, you know, a lot of times these days, songs that blow up don't blow up until years after they come out as well. So,
or like 6 months later, a year later, whatever it is,
right.
they get placed in a TV show, and then people Shazam it, and they're like, "Whoa, what is this?" And so you never know what the life cycle of a song is going to be.
Uses it as a sound.
Exactly.
And then
you never know what the life cycle of a song is going to be, and when it's peak or height or whatever is going to be at.
I also kind of just feel like I'm revving my engine.
Yeah.
A little bit,
I
where
love
I'm
that.
just like,
I love that as like a metaphor.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of learning and showing up and getting better every day, and so
it's very exciting. Do we know when the second song is coming out?
Okay, so the second song that I have coming out, it's called As Long As I'm With You, and Nora May and I actually wrote it together, and it's coming out at the end of September.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're rocking and rolling.
Yeah, and then I have a song coming out in November and December and January and February.
Yay!
And then you're gonna be on. Oh, I can't tell them. Well, delete that.
Secrets.
That's gonna be in the Substack.
Secret project.
Yeah.
Secret project. Yeah, that's on our paywall.
My second single comes at the end of September. I'm so excited. It's so beautiful. It's so lush. I think my one concern about it, it's not that it doesn't sound like me or sound like my project. It's just the farthest away from folk Americana on the project. But I think maybe that's good, kind of showing people that I'm a dynamic artist and it's not just folk and Americana. Well, because
the whole thing, once it, when you get the whole EP together, it all is cohesive. Yeah, it all is part of a story. So I think that any one single, no one can judge an artist against just a one single. It's got to all be part of a world. There's still cohesivity in it and with the rest of the project, and it'll all make sense. It all comes together in the end.
It always does.
But it's also good. It's good to have stuff that doesn't all sound the same. Not that your stuff sounds the same, but you want to be able to show that you have ranges and like you said, as a dynamic artist.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah.
It's going to get a million syncs.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's my sex scene song.
After I had a song that it was this Frank Sinatra cover for a sex scene in Imperfect Women, Kerry Washington on Apple TV. And after it came out, we were like, well, now we need the Roger Weeks sex song.
I was like, I want my sex song.
We need the sex scene.
Yeah.
Sync.
I was like, I want that scene.
Because it's an amazing placement when you're doing a sex scene, because there's usually limited dialogue, if any. And depending how long the scene is, mine was a long usage. Yeah. So we're gonna get you a long usage. Limited dialogue, just you and your voice.
A lot of segs.
Yeah. SEGGS.
GGS.
Per TikTok.
Yep. I was thinking about how I'm gonna be posting about As Long As I'm With You.
I used the chili emoji.
Okay, love. I think I'm gonna
need. I think I'm gonna
have to
because that's how people
segs
sells. Because that's how people, when they would talk about smut books, would rank them. They would use the chili. Yeah. So it was here's my spicy chili, spicy, because they say spice, how much spice level. Yeah. So the chili pepper is the emoji that I was using. Okay, we didn't really get into Sterling. Well, we talked a little bit about Sterling Point. Do we want to talk about Every Year After?
It's the least one that I'm inspired to talk about.
Well, here's what I'll say about Every Year After. It was coming off the heels of
Sterling Point,
Hated Rivalry, Off Campus, Sterling Point.
Yeah.
And Summer I Turned Pretty, I guess we'll throw in there too.
Now we're just trying to fill the hole.
We're just filling the void that those left.
Yeah.
And so our friend Shannon was recommended Every Year After. And so I just threw it on one night. And immediately we were like, this is so bad.
So bad.
Blinked. And it was 1:15 in the morning, and we had watched 6 out of the 8 episodes.
Blinked. It was so late.
And we were in.
Yeah.
We were hooked. And I need to say something about the main character. And I'm sorry, I don't know.
She's annoying.
No, the main guy.
Oh. Yeah.
The main character is annoying. She is annoying. Persephone.
Persephone from Every Year After is annoying. We're going to get so much hate, aren't we? Or maybe they'll agree.
The character's annoying.
She's annoying.
The main guy who plays Sam.
Yes.
I could not, in every scene, I was like, I swear I know this guy. But it's not that I felt like I'd seen him before. He reminded me of somebody. And I could not put my finger on it. And it was pissing me off. I could barely even watch the show until I figured it out. And then once I figured it out, 3 episodes in, I could relax. His voice sounds like the Sprouse twins.
Yeah.
And he looks like Max Dennison from Hocus
Oh,
Pocus.
my favorite movie of all time.
Which is a classic and one of my favorites. But I was like, why is he feeling so familiar to me?
Totally.
And it was, his voice sounded like the Sprouse Twins.
And I had that same experience with him. What was his
Right.
character's name again?
Sam.
But for me, it wasn't that. It was a young Harry Styles. It's all I could
Yes,
see.
there's a little Harry Styles in there too.
But like for me, like it was so
apparent.
like it was all like
all
how
you could
all
see,
you could see
yeah.
is Max Dennison. All I see is like
Harry
Styles.
That's fair.
Like on X Factor.
That is fair. I'm going to have to watch Hocus Pocus soon. And we are coming up on fall.
My season has arrived.
Before we transition into fall, I'll say every year after, one of the things that really bothers me when I watch a show like this is when there's just constant miscommunications or bad timing. And obviously that's the plot. But it was really annoying me. But I was so hooked and I now can't wait for season 2 and I'm in.
I also just think the characters in every year after, each one is annoying. Like when Sam was being so virtue signaling, I know that like Persephone and the other brother, what's his name?
Well, spoiler.
Oh, spoiler alert.
We are the worst at spoiling immediately.
Spoiler. By Roger Weeks coming in November.
Great cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
I'll be targeting book talk with that song.
Yeah, good shout. That's
yeah,
good.
and maybe a song is up with you too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
You could end up in a bunch of playlists for
the
books.
Yes.
That's where my songs end up. So welcome.
Yeah. And I started on my book talk journey today with this book that I can't remember the name of. The Emma Lyon.
Yeah, the Emma Lyon book.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, when she and the brother.
Spoiler. And you said his name, but I forgot it already. Charlie
is the brother. Sam is the.
Charlie and Sam, like, come on, like, better names, please. Sorry.
Well, it's based off a book.
Sorry, I'm being such a hater for every year after. By the way, I loved it. I did love the show.
And it's based on a book.
Yeah, and it's based off a book. But Charlie and Persephone have sex. Spoiler. Even though
they had sex in the
Persephone
past.
is with Charlie's brother, Sam.
Well, they were broken up, and it is in the past.
Okay, but so it's
not that it's better, by the way.
In the past, but then Sam Sam finds out in the present, and when he finds out, he like blows up their life. He's like, fuck you.
It all was about to be so good.
It was all about to be so good, and he's just like, fuck you, like, I hate all of you. And then you find out Sam broke up with her.
And was ghosting
and was also
her.
cheating on her.
No, I don't think he was cheating.
Oh, but like it was basically cheating. It was an overlap. He was at school. They were together. He broke up, remember? And then she called his apartment.
Well, a girl answered.
And a girl answered, and they were fucking.
No. He was at a party.
I don't know.
No.
I think that he was cheating.
I don't think he cheated.
Okay, well, I do. And I think that he was virtue signaling, and I think he needs to calm down. Like I
do think he needs to calm down, but I think like in the book he does not cheat.
Okay.
Like I don't think that's part. I don't think he's supposed to
have
felt
like
cheating.
it in that scene that he
I
was
think
cheating.
they were just that was supposed to be for her to realize that like he says he's all busy, but he's out with friends and girls and stuff, and like he's not being as sitting in his room locked up studying the way that he is making her feel like he is.
It's like so like whatever. And then,
no, I agree.
And she was
hooking up with his brother is tough.
The brother is Charlie's hot.
Charlie's hot.
Can you blame her?
Charlie's hot.
This is like how we get. This is why we get hate. This is why they hate us.
Because we're like pro her and Charlie.
Charlie's hot.
Charlie's hot.
She's in like British Columbia,
yes.
like in the middle of nowhere, on an island,
on a lake.
On a lake.
Lake life. All these lake life in Canada. It's always Canadian lake life.
Well, because Hollywood has made it so expensive to film that they're all going to Canada.
All going up to Canada. I mean, they're all in like Vancouver and
I just think about all of the specialized workers who live and moved to LA to work in film and TV and now it's all in Canada. As someone who has lived in LA for 9 years, it makes me sad for my friends who like are not working.
Yeah. I agree.
So I wish it was more affordable to film
in
LA. This is my plea. Please make it more affordable to film in LA so my friends can stay employed.
Yep.
But I guess the flip side is a lot of folks are employed in Canada.
And Canada's beautiful.
Canada's
probably
beautiful,
very fun to film there.
And they're very nice.
And I'm sure it's great to film there.
Yes.
We now officially have 2 future films that have been birthed from this household.
That is true. That is true.
Maybe they'll be in Canada. Well, mine's in Italy. So.
Yes, but like you may have to film it in Canada.
I might have to film in Canada and pretend we're in Italy.
Yes.
So.
Do you want to talk about your movie?
I'll talk just about the fact that I wrote one.
Cool.
So I haven't written the screenplay yet. I'm working on it, but I wrote my movie treatment and my deck, and it's a rom-com, and I'm very excited about it.
Love.
I want to watch it, which is why I really want it made.
Which is a great sign.
Yes.
And we may have to film it in Canada. So.
And I would be okay to film it in Canada. I like Canada.
We can make.
Hi, baby.
We can get Italy vibes in Canada for sure.
There's somewhere in Canada that must look like Italy. Enough.
I don't think that there is at all. It's
no,
too north of the
we'll figure
equator.
it out. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Hi, my sweet girl.
Hi. Do you want to say something to our besties? Thank you.
Perfect.
I hope that picked up.
Yay, Bubba.
Good job. Every year after. The ending of season. The ending of season one
is one of those things that now, having written my treatment, your movie. There was a moment that I was going to have had to make something make sense that just was a reach. Like it was going to be a reach. And I knew that. And I was going to have to force something into the plot to happen to get to the next point that just was going to be kind of random and would have been too much of a jump. It was too thin. And I felt... Hello?
What?
Mosquito in my ear.
Oh. I was like, oh my God, don't lose your mind right now.
Your transmission.
I was like, please don't go crazy right now. Like, you just become schizophrenic right now.
No, I can't today.
I was like, no.
I can't have that today.
Just when things were finally starting to normalize around here.
No, I can't have that today. But I felt like the thing that happened at the end of Every Year After was one of those moments that like had to be forced in there because they needed so desperately for the next thing to happen. And so they had to put that random photo of the lake in the boss's office.
Yes. And then he had to have a heart attack. Spoiler. We need to like maybe call this episode like spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Sterling Point.
Well, I'll put it in the description. I'll put it in the episode
Every Year
description.
After. Okay, I know we're bouncing around a lot.
We're bouncing around a lot, but like it's our podcast, so we get to do it.
Can I go back to Sterling Point?
Of course.
I love Ramona.
Of course.
And I love the actress who
plays
her.
Ramona. I think she's gonna be great.
I can't remember her name. There's so many new actors and actresses, guys.
Which we're happy about.
I need a
fresh
second
faces
to learn all their names. But the actress that plays Ramona, she's so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Her performance was so layered.
You're right.
And beautiful and emotional.
Yep.
And I saw one of my best friends in her, which is always like, oh, you know, someone's like acting their ass off right now.
Yeah.
And I love her. She looks like an indie pop star to me.
She does look like an indie pop star.
I love her. Anyways, sorry.
Don't apologize. It's your podcast. We get to do whatever we want.
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten to what we're doing our best at.
We should do that.
What are you doing your best at this week?
You go first. No, I'll go first. Let's get over with.
Yeah. Do it. I don't because I
haven't even been thinking about it.
I haven't either. This is what happens every time. So again, to answer the question of if we know what we're going to talk about before we get here, no, we don't even know the answer to these.
And I think it's good to like kind of like not plan like what we're doing our best at.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
What are you doing?
I'm doing my best at, and did I say this last week? Producing.
Yes, you did.
Well, I tend to just do the same things over and over again.
It's a Groundhog's Day in here.
I'm not like that interesting of a person, unfortunately.
Yes, you are.
I am interesting as a human, but like,
I get what you mean. I feel the same way.
Yeah, like I do kind of like. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. So I said producing last week. This week, I am doing my best at time management.
Love that.
So it's not sexy.
No one said it had to be.
But it is what I'm doing my best at. I have been like really, because, you know, I quit my job. I quit my corporate job at the beginning of the year. I have embarked on working for myself as an artist. I also have some consultancy clients. My brain became scrambled eggs when I quit Disney. It was like I lost all of my structure, and I've always been so good at time management. I also think I finally didn't have someone to report to, and it's freeing, and you can just kind of like go woo and like
life is vacation.
Life is vacation. and I'm very hard on myself as well, but I've been like, I would like to have more structure, especially in my schedule and just getting things done, because then I spend a lot of time worrying about and ruminating on what I'm not doing and what I haven't done yet.
Right.
So this week I was very much like, Roger, let's start today off with answering all the emails you don't want to answer. And then you can post, work on music, all these things.
Love that.
The fun stuff.
I love that.
The posting is the fun stuff now. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
So yeah.
I think that's great.
And so I've just been trying to be structured, and also I've been trying to wind down, go to bed early instead of just like staying up on my phone, and
that's great.
You know, trying to wake up. Like if I've been waking up kind of earlier, and I've been like, okay, like let's like not go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Besides this morning.
Well, today's Sunday too, so weekends are different.
Woke up this morning and it was like, we both love rain.
I love
and
rain.
We've been wanting rain so bad, and
I love a summer storm.
And we've been having such a great summer in the sense of like it hasn't been that stormy. Right?
No, but it's been the perfect amount.
Yeah, and this morning was the perfect, like slowly waking up, and you wake up and you realize it's downpouring. And
it was pouring like all night.
It was so good. And I then fell back asleep after waking up, and I had a dream that we were in this crazy storm. And that was fun.
I wish it was
being in
real.
that dream. And I was like, it's raining really hard. Ah. And like we were fine, but it was crazy. But yeah, time management. What are you doing your best at?
I'm going to go superficial. I'm doing my best at figuring out how to embrace my natural hair. And air drying. Right now I have a conditioning treatment in, so that's why it's slicked back. But I have been very inspired by Sterling Point.
Yeah.
And by Annie's hair, or Ella Rubin's hair. So beautiful, wavy, curly, kind of frizzy summer thing. And it's so beautiful and natural.
Yeah.
Very 90s Julia Roberts.
Similar hair.
I have very similar hair. My hair's not as long, and I'm working on that. And so I have been very inspired to embrace my natural hair, let it air dry. It is hard when it's humid in the summer like it is here, but I am trying to figure out how to do it better and how to get it to a place where I like it and want to go outside and wear it that way.
I was obsessed with your hair yesterday.
I kept getting compliments on it last night.
I literally was like Nora May's marketing manager, and I was like, this is the new era.
He was like, I'm getting a download.
Yeah.
This hair is the next era.
I was seeing colors.
He was like gold.
Location.
And blue.
Yeah.
And we were like, Egypt.
And like a dewy sweat on your skin.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He was like, yeah, it's like a little sweat.
Sexy.
A little sweaty.
Yeah.
And so.
I was channeling.
You were channeling. And I think that I love, my hair used to be down to my butt. It was so
like mermaid hair.
I had mermaid hair, and then I cut it, and I did full bob. Like I did short
like
bob. The full opposite. I had never done that before. That was a COVID thing. It was like 2021. I think I cut my hair, and then I went short. I cut it first to here, and then I went shorter. I went like real bob, and I loved my short hair. But after a while, you get a little bored because there's not so many things that you can do with it. And you get, two options of styles. It's down with a little curl, down with your tucked behind your ears. Yeah. And I was getting a little bored and wanting and missing my long hair and feeling that, just I love styling it. I love putting it up. And so I've been growing my hair out. And I will probably cut it back to the bob again at some point. I really loved it short, but growing it back out right now and trying to make sure it gets really healthy and take care of it. And now trying to embrace the natural curl. So I'm doing my best at figuring out how to style my hair naturally.
Love.
Which is just a superficial, silly thing that I'm doing my best at this week, but that's what I'm doing.
Do you like straighten your hair?
No, I blow dry it.
You blow dry it. Okay.
I don't use hot tools on my hair unless I can't say ever. If I need to for an event or for something, but I don't do that. I don't usually use them anymore.
The blow drying, whatever product you put in it, like alters the natural texture of your hair.
Well, not really. It's kind of the blow drying itself. I don't really use products on it either other than like a heat protectant. It's the actual blow drying. I use a Dyson.
Yeah.
I use the Dyson thing. So
Air wrap.
I do have the air wrap. I don't use it that much, but I use the Dyson. So there's like a round brush element to it. So it's like getting a blowout. So I straighten out the natural texture of my hair by doing the blowout.
Understood.
So
it's like dry bar vibes.
Sure. In our bathroom.
Yes.
So
Sacked.
So I give myself dry bar.
Yeah.
And the Dyson, I love the Dyson. It's an amazing hairdryer.
Please sponsor us.
Dyson. I would be interested in that. I love your vacuum too. We love that.
We love vacuums.
Love the vacuum. Love the Dyson.
As a 2-dog household, we love
the vacuum.
And we love our vacuum right now.
I love our vacuum right now. And I love my Dyson. I'm a big Dyson fan. Anyway, so I love my Dyson hairdryer. But yes, when I use it, then I like lose the... I still have some of the wave of my hair because it's just not my natural texture. So I'm doing my best at figuring that out. So thank you, Sterling Point, for the inspiration.
And I think it creatively, I don't know, like...
It unlocked.
Yeah. Were you feeling inspired by the next era yesterday as much as I was?
I think you were more inspired by my next era yesterday than I was, to be frank.
I was like full like pop star engineering you.
You were. And I
don't care what you think.
I do feel like
we're going to Egypt.
I do feel inspired in general by different like aesthetics, how they inform the sound and the visuals and what the styling is going to be like. So I am excited to see how having longer hair, as superficial as that sounds, it really does change what an era can be.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how the styling is changing and how the hair is changing, the makeup is changing, how that all informs the brand and the sound and everything else. So I am inspired in general as to what the next era will bring, and maybe that's part of it. Figuring out how to embrace my natural texture.
Obsessed.
So also, if any like hair products want to sponsor us.
Speaking of hair. I can't wait for all of the hair products that we're about to get at this house. As a bald person. I take it back. Which no, but I do have to say I am jealous. It's like definitely one of my like I think also you said hair is superficial. I don't think like you were like this is a superficial thing. I don't think hair is superficial. I think hair is very synonymous with identity.
I completely agree.
Yes.
Which is also why I felt like such a big deal when I cut my hair because I had long hair for so long.
Totally.
I just meant in terms of I feel like usually when we answer what we're doing our best at, it's more of either, an action we're taking in our lives or a career focus or an, emotional or mental practice that we're doing. And I was like, I'm going vain. I'm going vanity.
Yeah.
So it's just superficial on that it's
an
vanity.
Identity thing there.
For sure.
And so that's how I feel about like losing my hair in my late 20s, now 32, is like, I definitely am jealous when I hear that you can define eras with hair. Mm-hmm. And I also think that hair is so iconic, like iconic hair, like Chappell Roan and her red
voluminous
hair, Billie Eilish with her like black
and then the green and then the blonde,
Taylor Swift with her 1989 hair going into, and then her Taylor Swift first album hair and all of her hairs. Mm-hmm. It's something that I'm like, I get jealous of for sure. Mm-hmm. Being vulnerable on the pod. So.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's also a thing I believe also from like a male-female perspective too. Yeah. That men in general, not that they can't.
Yeah.
Become more limited depending on.
With their hairs.
Yeah. Because if they are like, I like my hairstyle, it's more... I think it is more common for women to change their hair more than men do, obviously. This is a massive just generalization. But in general, I think that that's probably true. Yeah. And especially when it comes to being an artist or whatever, you see women change their hair more to be synonymous with like an era or a style or a movie or a project or something.
So I'm getting a hair transplant for my next era.
We're going to Turkey.
We're going to Turkey.
Pack your bags. We're going to Turkey.
That would be a great brand sponsorship. Please.
Turkish Airlines.
Does someone in Turkey want to give me a hair transplant? We will vlog it. We will.
Is it something that you wish? Like, would you go? Would you do that?
Actually, I really don't want to.
No, I think this suits you so well being bald.
It's not about that. It freaks me out. Oh. Like the actual surgery and the swelling that I've seen after, I think would like send me for a slight tailspin.
Okay.
I also will not go to Turkey for the hair transplant.
You want to do it here?
I am too anxiety ridden. Also, when I'm traveling, I have medical and health anxiety. Like in general, I'm not going to go get a procedure in Turkey. Like I can't do that. Nothing against Turkey. I'm just like a homebody. Like if something's happening to me, like
You
I'm
wanna be
going under the
home.
knife, I want to like go under the knife and come home and like be in my home. I don't want to be like in Turkey and like you're like you're like icing my head or something. Like I just can't. And so like that does like freak me out. And then also the recovery. Like you look insane for like half a year. So if and when I ever do get a hair transplant, it's going to have to be like really strategically planned. So if I ever do it, I don't know. Like I think I would do it if the opportunity ever presented itself. I will also say I will never be one of those people to get a hair transplant and be like,
it just grew.
It just grew.
Yeah, it just came back.
I will never be one of those people. Like I would be like, I literally will be like, I'm getting a hair transplant today and post about it. Because I also think that's how I want to show up online as well. And as like a person, as I put myself out there more, I'd want to just be like, I'm getting a hair transplant. Yeah. Because also I know that there's people out there who would see that, and guys out there, and probably maybe some women as well, would see that video and be like, relate to it and appreciate me sharing
Feel
it.
empowered.
Yeah. And I also think when it comes to any type of plastic surgery, I'm all for it. What I am not all for is the pretending you didn't get it. Mm-hmm. I think it's cool. Like just like share it. Be honest. You know.
I agree with that.
But also, if you don't want to, I understand. Like you don't have to share your medical history online. Is that what I'm saying? I don't want to sound like I'm.
No, but I get what you're saying. Like if somebody's like lying about, getting lip injections or something.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they have perfect lips and they're like, oh, I just used this product and that's what made it. And then it makes people buy that product.
Yeah.
And then they don't get those results.
Yeah.
But you've now not been honest by not disclosing that you had your lips done.
Yeah.
Like that's shitty.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So that I get that.
So
point.
I'm the perfect candidate for a sponsored hair transplant. I will share the whole story online. So if you want to give me a hair transplant in the United States,
in the United States, domestically,
maybe
thank
in New
you.
York.
Thank you, domestic. That'd be great.
Yes.
Okay, so it is something you would want though. Like you don't like being bald now.
I just get bored with it.
Yeah.
I have like I have a new friend. Her name's Canaret, and she's so sweet, and she's an artist, and we wrote this song together. And I love it. It's called Butterfly. Mm-hmm. When we were writing it, we were like, we feel like little fairies right now. And I was imagining the music video. And like, I was like, it's the music video, if it ever happens, which it might. I see us as little fairies in like this garden. And I saw myself in like this like wig. And I was like, that would be fun.
That's
like,
fun. Like
playing with wigs. In a way that doesn't feel like, oh, he's wearing a toupee. Like, you know what I mean? I hate toupees. So, like, I don't know. Maybe I need to be thinking about that more and, like, things that I can do. Because it is crazy when I wear a wig, like, the way my face, I'm like, oh, my God. It, like, transforms your face.
Yeah, well, hair can change everything about an identity.
I know. Yeah.
It's crazy.
And so I miss the like being able to change it up.
Yeah.
And like
that's fair.
being a dynamic experience, because now I have one look, which is bald.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or hat.
Also an amazing title.
Bald or hat. My next album. The next era. Bald. The next era. Hat.
Bald or hat.
Bald or hat. It's like I wake up every day and I'm like, is today gonna be bald or hat? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be like, it's like I miss being like, I'm gonna highlight my hair.
Yeah.
I'm going to like have a different style. I'm gonna wear a hat today, but it's like it feels more dynamic.
It's a stylistic choice.
I'm gonna get a buzz cut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grow it out. Like all these things.
Yep. I'm obsessed with
bald or hat. But I think what it mostly comes down to is like my look from a music creative perspective is why I would want to get the hair transplant the most. Not because of like I feel like I need to, because I'm fine being bald in my day to day. Like I don't give a hell.
No, and if I'm
if I'm at Whole Foods or hanging out with my friends or just since
you're stepping down from Whole Foods. I Roger has decided. And he is stepping back from Whole Foods.
I'm no longer.
He's announced it to everyone we know.
Attention, internet. I am no longer shopping at Whole Foods. And it's not necessarily for a political reason. I just think, I watch every Amazon show. I order Amazon products. I eat Amazon food. Like, I need to diversify my life.
Yeah.
And it may be a little political, so.
Listen, honey, I support you.
I just want there to be more than one company.
We can't,
in the world.
It can't be a monopoly for everything.
But I can't want that and then.
I get it. We have to, put your money where your mouth is.
Shop, watch, and eat at Amazon.
Yep. I completely
The day I heard that Amazon bought Whole Foods, I was like, oh no. Oh, really? We have to do that? We have to do that?
I know.
So I would like to diversify
the portfolio.
Diversify the portfolio. Where I'm putting my money. And that includes, where do I spend most of my money? Food. So I'm going to go to other grocery stores.
Thank you for your time.
I really wish I could go to Gelson's. That's what I do miss.
Yeah, that's fair. I like Gelson's. We do have, I think, Sprouts here, no?
Oh, yeah, we do have Sprouts. So I have to find it. Did you say, you said what you were doing your best at?
I'm doing my best at my hair.
That's how we got into
my hair.
That whole
It's a whole thing. Balder hat will stay with me forever.
I do think I could have the sickest, I think my pop album could be sick as bald.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the sickest, sleekest pop album.
I like your bald head.
I know you like my bald head. And I think it could be cool as like the pop album. And almost like spacey vibes. Roger in space with this
We'll workshop
it.
We'll workshop it. We had
Singing about music.
We had the twins, the kids, the couple.
The couple.
That's one title option. The twins, the kids, and the couple.
Farther.
Fraternal.
Fraternal twins.
The second was
so
Celebs at Citi Field.
Celebs at Citi Field.
And the third, Balder hat.
Balder hat. We have 2 options around here, and that's about it.
Those are such good title options.
I'm going to order a Stetson.
Okay.
Yeah, like a round-rimmed hat.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to say to the podcast?
Those are really
good. Those are really good titles. What are your favorite of those titles?
I've ripped apart Every Year After. I've ripped apart Hollywood. You
ripped apart YouTube.
I've ripped apart YouTube.
The YouTube audience.
I've talked about my baldness. I've said enough today.
Of those 3 titles, what's your favorite?
Oh, Heated Rivalry.
No.
I'm like Francois right now.
Of everything, of all the 3 titles that I just told you for this, what is your favorite? To recap, we have the twins, the kids, and the couple.
Right.
Celebs at Citi Field.
I think that one.
And Balder hat.
I think Celebs at Citi Field is really funny.
I think it's funny too.
It's really funny. When that was unfolding before my eyes, on my screen, when I saw the caption in the post, I was like, I'm just so obsessed.
I'm obsessed.
And I'm just joking around. Our friend Maddie, who we will have on this pod someday.
Definitely.
She's our queen, manifester. And she's always, and we are too, we're all manifesting, but I really feel like Maddie is she really puts her whole heart into it. And she's really trying to rise us all up. You know what I mean? And I'm like, Maddie's manifestations are coming true. It's all coming true, Matt.
Citi Field. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. 5 episodes in.
5 episodes in, episode 5.
And we only have had, technical difficulties on
I also love how
all of them.
I also love how we haven't had a guest yet.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Yeah, we need a guest.
But a lot of podcasts, get going with their rhythm.
I want your mom
the 2
on.
of them. Well, she has made me promise that she will be our first guest, so she is going to be.
And so we need to figure out our mic situation.
We have to get a third
Can you get
mic.
your focus right?
I have to find it or get a new one.
Okay. Yeah.
It's feeling like get a new one.
I feel like it's here.
There's a lot of things I feel like that are here that are not. So.
We did a crazy job at moving.
We did a crazy job at moving. Anyway, thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
Our besties.
We
will see you all. Well, oh my God, we didn't even talk about, we'll talk about it tomorrow, LA. But by the time that episode comes, by the time that episode comes out, you'll already be back.
That's crazy.
So anyway, we're doing our first banking of episodes.
Yes.
Because
we'll talk about that
tomorrow. But again, it will already be over.
Right. But tomorrow will be like the banked episode.
Right. Tomorrow's the banked episode.
Oh my God.
Title option.
I'm sure we'll find something to
I'm
talk
sure
about.
we will as well. Anyway, thank you guys for being here.
So sorry to say this, but in a world full of content, we could really use your help. Via liking and subscribing to the pod.
I love that it becomes like a very serious PSA at the end of the episodes now that you do.
And then I forget all of my CTAs. Rate
us and comment. And,
only if it's a high rating, please.
Please.
Like, yeah.
If you've made it this far and you're going to give us 1 star, like you don't.
That's weird.
Then
you're probably our stalker.
And you like our podcast. Admit it. Admit that you like our podcast. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Happy episode 5. Yeah. Big milestone.
Yeah. Cinco de pod.
Cinco de pod. Okay. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Mwah.